Today I have a little bit of a plan that I'm concocting. Can they hear me?
No, they cannot.
Okay.
No one can.
Okay, great. It's bananas. I don't know if...
At Kleinfeld Bridal, the ordinary is rarely boring, but on this week's episode, things took a turn for the extraordinary. What began as a typical appointment for a glowing bride-to-be soon spiraled into a whirlwind of secrets, high-stakes drama, and a final reveal no one saw coming. Because this time, nobody suspects a thing. Meet Delilah Monroe, a 29-year-old event planner from Charleston, South Carolina, who strutted into Kleinfeld in a crimson velvet coat, combat boots, and carrying more confidence than a royal wedding. "I know what I want," Delilah announced the moment she met bridal consultant Shay, "but I also know what I don't want, drama." Cue ominous music. She was joined by her younger sister Jasmine, their great-aunt Margie, who had opinions, and her best friend/Moh Theo, who wore glitter eyeliner and whispered, "I brought a flask." The vibe was strong. Delilah was stunning. But the room had tension you could slice with a veil cutter. "I'm getting married in 3 months," she said. "It's a destination wedding, and I want a dress that says, 'Goddess with Secrets.'" "Where's the wedding?" Shay asked, beaming. Delilah smiled slyly. "Somewhere far away." Jasmine raised a perfectly plucked brow. "She's not telling us where yet. She says it's a surprise experience." Shay blinked. "You're not telling your own bridal party where the wedding is?" Delilah nodded. "Nope. Nobody suspects a thing." And with that, she stepped into the fitting room like she owned the universe. Delilah's first pick? A fitted Nina Tornai with sheer cutouts, a thigh-high slit, and enough sparkle to blind passing traffic. Theo gasped. Aunt Margie frowned so hard her lipstick cracked. "You look like you're going clubbing in Dubai," Aunt Margie declared. "Not getting married." Delilah twirled. "And what's wrong with clubbing in Dubai while getting married?" Shay took notes. "Not the vibe." Delilah sighed. "Not for the ceremony. But maybe for the after-party." Next came a soft A-line gown with off-the-shoulder sleeves. Jasmine teared up immediately. "You look like a Disney princess," she said. Delilah looked in the mirror longer this time. "It's sweet," she said. "But I'm not sure I want sweet. I want something unexpected." Shay stepped in. "I think I have the perfect wild card. It just came in. But it's bold." "Perfect," Delilah said. "That's exactly what I am." When Delilah stepped out in the third gown, a black lace lazaro with a cathedral-length veil trimmed in jet beading, the room froze. It was dramatic. It was moody. It was powerful. It was not white. Aunt Margie clutched her pearls like a southern cliché. "That's a funeral dress." Jasmine looked horrified. "Delilah, are you okay? Are you mad at your fiancé or something?" Theo, however, started clapping. "Yes. This is iconic. You look like the queen of a Gothic empire." Delilah smirked. "I feel alive." Shay walked closer. "It's stunning. And unexpected. But are you sure this is what you want for your wedding?" Delilah glanced at her reflection. Then, "Yes. This is the one." But she wasn't done. "I want the full veil. Black train. Dark bouquet. Smoke bombs, if you got 'em." Aunt Margie mumbled, "This girl's gonna give me a heart attack." Back in the fitting room, Shay sat down with Delilah to talk logistics. That's when it happened. The twist. "I'm not just shopping for myself," Delilah confessed, lowering her voice. "I'm also shopping for a second dress. For my twin." Shay blinked. "Twin? Like, identical twin?" Delilah nodded. "Her name's Dahlia. She's not here today, but she's flying in tomorrow. You can't tell the others." Shay looked around. "Does your family know?" "Nope. She's been living in Italy for 5 years. Nobody suspects a thing. Not even Theo." "Are you doing a double wedding?" Delilah smirked. "Let's just say the ceremony will have a surprise guest appearance. Twin style." Shay whispered, "Oh my God, this is so TLC." Delilah winked. "You're welcome." The next day's footage began with Delilah pacing outside Kleinfeld in leopard print leggings and holding a sign, "Welcome Dahlia." A sleek black car pulled up. Out stepped Dahlia Monroe, tattoos, septum piercing, and a smile just as sly as Delilah's. "I missed you, Devil," Dahlia said, hugging her twin. Inside, the Kleinfeld team hustled to get a second dress ready. This time, the vibe was celestial, layers of tulle, silver embroidery, and a detachable star cape. Dahlia loved it. "This feels like moonlight. Like a witchy dream," she said. Shay laughed. "So, the Monroe sisters are turning this wedding into a Netflix miniseries." "That's the goal," Delilah said. At the final try-on appointment, Delilah walked out in her black dress. Everyone clapped, including Aunt Margie, grudgingly. Then Shay said, "We have one more reveal." The room went silent. Dahlia stepped out. Aunt Margie's mouth dropped. Jasmine screamed. Theo spilled his flask. "What in the actual?" "I present the secret twin," Delilah said, grinning. Dahlia curtsied. "Surprise! We're doing a dual ceremony. 2 sisters. 2 grooms. 1 unforgettable wedding." Jasmine blinked. "You're getting married to?" Delilah nodded. "We're doing it our way. Nobody suspects a thing."